be okay, man, because like GA Texas boy said, man, you just had somebody who committed murder a couple of states over, and this might have been one of those situations. And again, like, we just don't need this right now as a fan base. We don't need this. We don't want this. What we want is some wins. We want to get to 500, please. We want to get to 500, please, man.
Man, we don't want any. Man, we don't need this type of attention, man.
We don't want this type of
No,
attention, man.
And
You
man,
know,
listen, honestly, the night before the Super Bowl, if if you ain't one of the teams playing in it and you're in the news, it ain't for
it's
a
bad.
good reason.
it's
It's
not good.
bad.
It
It's
ain't for
bad.
a good reason. I'm just
Man.
telling you right
We
now.
just
But listen, like,
got ourselves out of the negative media talk with the Kevin Stefanski hire.
Yeah.
yeah,
Then
Well,
they
and
I
again,
said that earlier. I said,
right.
man,
And
then they
again,
tried to bring
we
it
just
back
got
with
away
the
from
Matt
that.
Ryan and the Michael Penix situation. With
and
the whole
again,
knock him in and the Michael Penix. And then we
yeah.
got ourselves out of that. And then now they trying to now it's something else.
oh,
That's
hey,
what I
we've
was
been
just
all
talking
over
about.
Radio Row this week.
Yeah, but we've been. I think that the more important conversations aren't had because it's either, and there's no disrespect to you guys, no disrespect to you, Chandler, GA Texas boy, you just started your platform, but there's an element with the Kevin Stefanski hire that a lot of these content creators haven't spoken about, and I think that we'll get around to it. I think that we'll get around to it when we get around to it, but he has brought in a wave of 50-50, and the 50-50 that it is, it's either they don't like him at all, and the other 50% are like super excited, and the ones that don't like him is more of a political
Mm-hmm.
outcome
Yeah.
situation. So I mean, but that's for another story. Another, I don't know how long you boys are gonna be on. How long you going on?
Probably a little bit. Yeah, I'll be on a little. I
Okay.
just had to actually restart on YouTube, so I'll be on a little bit longer. You know, what I
But
Okay.
mean,
look, let me ask you something, Wolf. Let me ask you
Yeah.
something. Okay, from let's just cut out all of the noise and
Mhm.
um, all of the other stuff. Send a message out to the people like us that don't know really what happened. Or should we conduct ourselves when having these conversations before we find out what happened, what it really happened?
I think that we should. I think that we should kind of get all the information, kind of process all the information. I think that raw emotions kind of take over people sometimes. I think that people go through raw emotions, and I understand that because I did as well. But I really hope that we can kind of get the full story, and he's going to have to tell us, like, his publicist, his team, right, is going
Right.
to have to get us the story because, again, financially, these guys have to take care of their peoples.
that's
Facts.
Your
why
captain,
that's
your
why I was
captain,
saying this is
yeah,
a
yeah,
once in a lifetime
right.
opportunity.
But look at this. Look at this right here. Chandler, GA Texas boy 330. The first two sentences that Michael Penix had in that post was family and financial stability.
That's the pressure.
This is the pressure that he is under. It's not the fact of his knees. The fact is that he has to provide for people that we do not know who they are. And those people who sit around Michael Penix's room, who wake up and eat breakfast with the kid, Mike, CJ Stroud is going to ask for $62 million, it's reported.
And by the way, CJ Stroud ain't gonna get that after what the
Okay.
fuck he just said.
$62 million.
But you're right. You're right.
Okay. Because guess what? The next batch of quarterbacks to set the market are Drake May, CJ Stroud, Michael
Taylor
Penix.
Williams,
There you go.
Jaden Daniels.
Shit,
Jaden
Drake. Hey,
Daniels.
Drake May is gonna really set the
And,
fucking
and,
market.
and these quarterbacks are going to set the market. And when you sit around, for Dirty said, when you sit around, and I'm trying to answer Dirty's question, you have to get all the information first before you hit play or before you hit send. Because these men have the same responsibilities 3 Dirty has to his family, GA Texas Boy has to his family, Chandler has to his family, and I have to my family. And we have pressure, gentlemen. And sometimes we're going to jump the gun. Right now, Michael Penix, James Pearce Jr., Bijan Robinson, and 3 Dirty's favorite player, Drake London.
Hey, that's gonna be the topic of the next stream. I'm telling y'all right now. Hey, Wolf, you gotta be here for that one.
I'm gonna be here for that one. Okay,
that's the topic next Sunday. Hey,
Kyle Pitts. I mean, you're talking about a lot of money being paid out to these players that we have, and I'm not gonna lie to you, 3 Dirty, GA Texas Boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're supposed to be in a Super Bowl with this team.
oh yeah,
Fact.
Okay, we're supposed to be in a Super Bowl with this team.
man. Let me ask y'all a question. Where's the Super Bowl in 2 years?
Right there in Atlanta.
Yeah, in Atlanta. So
Right there, Mercedes-Benz.
this is what my content and my only content that I'm putting out, other than this James Pearce Jr. situation, is going to be about our captain, our leader, and I'm trying to tell you, 3 Dirty. I think that people just need to just and process a little bit, and just eat the food a little bit and let it process before we start spilling out our guts, because we have no clue what happened. And right now it's looking all bad for the kids. So, you know what I mean? But, that being said, if we could do something next week, we'll do something next week. If you guys want to talk about money, let's talk
We
about
gonna
money.
do the
man.
Drake London on.
Hey,
I know Georgia,
hey,
Texas boy.
Let's talk
You
money.
go live on Sunday,
I got
so
my show tomorrow.
here's what
I
I'm
got my
thinking.
show tomorrow.
Next Saturday's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't coming on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna probably have plans just like the rest of y'all. But on Sunday, I'm thinking I might let you go first, Georgia, Texas boy. Then maybe Sunday night, because next Monday's a holiday. It's President's Day. We can talk about the Drake London topic next Sunday night. So that'll be the topic of the next stream.
Yeah, but because money will be flowing in Atlanta pretty soon.
Hey,
and we
listen, listen. Wolf, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, man.
Tune in tomorrow.
Okay.
Listen. The show I got tomorrow.
Okay.
I found a way the Falcons can have close to $100 million in cap space for 2026.
Okay.
Hey, bring it.
I mean, okay. I'll
The show will be live at 2 Eastern.
2 Eastern.
tomorrow.
Okay, I'll swing by.
Yep.
I'll swing by. I gotta do some stuff tomorrow, but I'll swing by. But listen, man, look, man, it's unfortunate, man. God bless the kid, man. I don't want to, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream, lay down, chill. I'm gonna kind of like surf a little bit. Oh my God, yo. I mean, the James Pearce Jr. highlight reels they were unbelievable.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
Unbelievable,
That-
bro.
I
Just
wasn't
now,
even gonna come on
get his
tonight.
foot in the door.
I was
He
just
ain't even
trying
came
to-
all the way in yet.
Hey, I was
Yeah,
just
what
trying
you
to get
said,
a
yeah?
little break. You
I
know,
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you, Chandler. No, I hear you, man. I totally get it.
like
man.
this
But,
is something too major to not to
Yeah.
just ignore. This is something that had to
No,
be talked about.
definitely, brother, definitely, man. We'll talk. GA Texas Boy, you said 2:00.
Yep, 2 p.m.
I'll-
tomorrow.
I'll send it to
Okay.
you. I'll send it to you, Wolf.
All right,
You
yeah,
know,
just
I'll-
send it to me. 3:30, always a pleasure, my brother.
Hey,
man.
I need you to say it, before you get out of here, because we all know who needs it tonight.
Remember to get your life up, not your likes.
And someone get this to we know who's gonna need that when he gets
Remember to
out.
get your life up, not your likes, please, man.
Right.
Please, listen, man. Everybody, don't ever let anybody in this Atlanta Falcon content creator space tell you how to feel about your team.
Come on now.
Not even me. So you know what I mean. So that's why I mess with Chandler, GA Texas boy. 330 is my man, yo. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, don't never let nobody tell you what the hell how to feel about the Atlanta Falcons, bro, or any team that you love, bro. Don't ever let nobody tell you that shit. So it's all good, man. Listen, you guys have a bowl of your favorite ice cream. I don't know what the hell you guys are gonna do right now. I'm gonna have some ice cream with some Reese's peanut butter cups chopped up. And I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, properly watch Game of Thrones. I don't know what the hell I'm going to watch right now.
Hey, I
gotta
just
keep
had
my
some of
mind on
that
this,
last
bro.
night. Hey, I just had some of that last night.
Hey, 330. Don't
Yo.
330. Don't stress, brother. We're gonna if Michael Penix is there game 1, we're gonna focus on Michael Penix. We're gonna focus on Michael Penix, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's focus on Michael Penix, bro. You heard?
Yes, sir.
And listen, and everybody in the chat, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to Chandler. And by the way, we're gonna talk to Chandler as well for going viral. I don't think a lot of people have spoken about that.
Hey, I was just sent something by OG. I'm still going viral.
Listen, we're gonna talk about that though. We're gonna talk about that later on. We're probably gonna leave that for later on because viral is viral. Viral is viral, and Chandler has gone viral.
Man,
So
all on the front paper.
Listen, everybody, look, GA Texas Boy gonna have some good shows coming up. Chandler's got some good shows coming up. I got some good shows coming up.
You going live? You going live?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go live. 330 is everywhere. He's a sniper. Don't ever mess with 330.
330 needs to go live.
No, he don't need to go live because if 330 go live, he gonna lose his snipeness. He's a sniper.
Right. Tell him again, man. Sniper's gonna go live, man.
Let 330 do him. He don't need to go live. He's a sniper. He's a sniper,
man.
Yeah. Hey, listen. God bless you guys, man, and I'll talk to you guys.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming in, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf, respectfully.
Wolf, respect.
Always a pleasure.
Always, brother. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody on TikTok too. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, shout out to ATL Will on TikTok and all y'all.
Yes, shout out to ATL Will too, brother. Yeah, listen. We're gonna have some great conversations and great topics coming up, man. So stay tuned, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a fun off season.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
And if this is any indication, it's gonna be we're gonna have a lot to talk about. We ain't gonna there ain't no breaks over here. I've learned that. There ain't no breaks.
Hey, listen, ain't nobody over here ducking any smoke.
None.
We want smoke.
Like I say, the stream is back up. Hit the link.
Hit the link, bro.
Hey, where my man at? They said we were brain dead. I want him to hear
he didn't, man. He ain't worth shit.
I want to hear what he got to say.
He ain't worth shit.
Hey, GA, I'm going to check you out tomorrow, boy.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
All right, brothers.
Yeah.
Later, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Man, I want the dude to hit the link, man. We ain't look.
He probably already in bed at this point. He already in bed. Shit.
But let me tell you something, bro. We know without pulling out the sheets, man. If you have never been in a situation like that, man, it's kind of tough, man. To understand that you're a guy with a lot to lose, right? When you're a person with a lot to lose, and like Wolf said, one thing happens, your adrenaline flowing, then something else happens. And then it piles up, and before you know it, you got your plate full, man, and you are in unexplored territory, man. And your survival mode kicks in. And once your survival, most of the time when your survival mode kicks in, and you've never, that's not your element, that's not your where you are comfortable at, man, you're not gonna do right, man, because you don't know what to do. Because I wouldn't go on a high speed chase from a cop, man, because I know how my thinking is.
And the risks that's just the risks with it. But once again, like you said, this is but at the same time though, as far as that ain't the first time he's had a traffic related incident. So that is where I was saying, like, I agree, man. Like, this is how it needs to be. Okay? This is how it needs to go with Mr. Blank and Matt Ryan. They need to come together and they need to agree, okay, we ain't going to get rid of you for this. You made a mistake. You got to take accountability. You got to take it on the chin. Whatever punishment you make, and we're going to get you involved in all sorts of community service. We're going to give you counseling, probation, all that stuff.
And stuff like that, yeah.
AA, all that stuff. But we going to let you stay here.
I have a feeling if there's any type of jail time involved, then his time in Atlanta is going to be gone.
I see, man. I don't think jail time's going to end up being involved. Like, the more I think about it, these incidents, man. If this was a regular person, dude, if this was a regular person, there wouldn't be any escape in this. But because James Pearce Jr. and through Mr. Blank is going to have access to extraordinary legal resources, he's going to be able to get out of jail time. It's probably just going to be probation. It's going to end up being, community service, which we know the Falcons are heavy in, and stuff like that, counseling and all that. But it's going to be, like Wolf was saying, they're going to essentially put a handler on him, essentially.
Back in the day, they used to give these rookie. I don't think they do it anymore. They used to give these rookie seminars, right? And they used to bring in guys like Chris Carter and them boys and Michael Irvin and them guys that would school them on how to conduct themselves, even if they was going to be a knucklehead. And I remember Chris Carter told them boys, and I think this is why they shut it down. Chris Carter told them, if you gonna hang with your boys, if you're gonna get out here and you're gonna be tripping, get you a fall guy. Have you a fall guy with you at all times. And it was like, you can't tell them that. It was like,
bullshit.
You got to tell them.
That's just, hey man, that is what every smart kingpin, actual criminal does. They have fall guys.
They told them that.
The
I
top,
think they stopped it after that.
The top ones, they always have fall guys, man. Always. But see, and maybe for James Pearce Jr., it could be Bijan Robinson. Maybe it could be someone like him that keeps a tab on him, keeps an eye on him.
It was AJ. It was Jesse. His lockers was right next to Jesse and AJ, but it's like, you're a grown individual.
But clearly, this is a guy that is gonna need some guidance.
And don't forget, man, when that stuff went down with Aaron Hernandez, kind of find out everybody know this dude was a straight up gangster.
Come on, now.
Tim Tebow knew it.
Come on now.
Man, they knew that dude.
Well,
everybody knew this dude was a straight up gangster. He didn't play no games. And the ones that didn't know found out.
Do y'all remember what the top stories were coming out of Falcons training camp last year? How James Pearce Jr. couldn't stay out of a fight. Yep. And we got all hyped and excited about it, but I mean, shit. This is a guy, this is a guy with a dog in him. It's clear.
What?
And when you have a dog in you, that's amazing on the field, but off the field, man, it's not, more times than not, it can work against you, especially when you're a professional athlete.
I think I just gave you that analogy the other day when we were talking about the dog in the fence, and you jump at him and he run away. You still not gonna go in the fence because he's still that dog. He'll pit.
Exactly.
Even though you jumping at him outside of the gate. Which I bet you ain't gonna go in that gate and jump, because he might be trying to fool you in there.
And unfortunately, it appears that there is a victim in this case. That's Rakia Jackson. And obviously, I hope she's okay. If she has any injuries, she's able to make a full recovery. And obviously, she has a fan base. She is a beautiful looking woman. I'm sure she's beautiful on the inside as well. And listen, at the end of the day, man, James Pearce Jr., he let the best get of him today, is what it appears to be. But when you look at all these other cases, man, you got people on Twitter talking about this dude should never play in the NFL again. He should be in the federal penitentiary. Man, if you look at
you got your own
man,
fans that's supposed to be super fans already done dogged and talking about get him off the team.
you got
He should never
Deshaun
do this.
Watson getting paid $230 million after the bullshit he did. Nah.
And you know the crazy thing about it, right? When just because people make mistakes, man, you can't just condemn them. Everybody wanted to hang Raheem. Everybody wanted to hang Stefanski. Here go the next guy. Man, when are we gonna have some compassion, man, and say, you know what? I'm no better than them. You know what I'm saying? Because 2 years ago, when we could have got the dude from Georgia that had the car wreck, everybody said they tired of the choir boys.
Yep.
What they said now.
And see, when we passed up on Jalen Carter for the ultimate choir boy in Bijan.
Come on now. Now.
Now, see, the thing is, having someone like Bijan could be very useful because, as I said, Bijan could be that guy for Pierce. He could be the perfect example.
We got guys on this team
of how, it certainly. But I'm just saying Bijan's one of them. But, you know, if you say, okay, we don't want to distract other guys on the team, you know, this is why, once again, Matt Ryan could be useful in the building.
You got Jalen Walker. You got the guy right next to him.
Yeah.
Jalen Walker. Like, they complete opposites. They both from North Carolina. Like, hey, man, talk to your brother, man. Like, hey. Yeah.
Oh, he got some more guys up there. Let me see who don't live far from him. What's my guy name? He just retired from basketball from the NBA. It's a little short guy name. Oh my goodness. I'll think of his name in a minute, but he's in that area too. Over there towards Lewisburg. Paul. I can't think of his name. Little short guy that plays NBA, just retired. His first name, I think his first name is Paul.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, yeah, Chris Paul. He probably knows him. He probably knows his family. But yeah, Chris Paul is over that way. He's from that way. I'm in that area, so he might could reach out to him. And because this guy's probably been on untouchable, man, since the 8th grade, man. Truth be told.
Oh yeah. And see, sometimes I could just get the best of you.
Yep. I mean, hey, man.
CPG,
man.
What's up?
You just got to learn.
I just wanted to come say, because I've already seen a couple of Panthers fans talking shit, I just want to say on behalf of my fan base, not all of us is going to poke jokes at that because I don't prey on nobody's downfall.
Exactly.
Appreciate it.
Plus, he from my neck of the woods, so I really hate to see that. Man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you see him in high school?
No, I ain't even never heard of the high school he played for. I know he went to Chambers, but
yeah,
like,
that's what I was telling them.
I'm used to hearing like Myers Park and like West Charlotte and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But right now, man, this dude needs the benefit of the doubt, man, because, you know, sometimes the stuff that get out, because everybody wants to get the most clicks, and, you know, they're going to put out the worst.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them new age Panther content creators started jumping on it, and I was like, nah, man, that's distasteful as hell. We need to worry about our own shit.
Well,
yeah.
If people are happy that this guy got in that type situation, man, then, you know, I'm not gonna judge them, but, you know, I'll make sure if I know a person is that way, then, you know, I look at them, you know, like, hey, man, none of us are perfect. Situation could have been different. We could have been in the same spot, man.
But hey, fellas, I'm gonna roll up out of here, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what time you come on tomorrow, man?
check me out tomorrow. Gas Boy Speaks at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be
Oh,
talking
okay.
about the salary cap of the Atlanta Falcons and some moves that we can make to open up this cap book to retain some of our guys and build this team up to get us in the right direction.
10-4. I'll be
Yes,
checking you
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So all y'all take it easy and have a good night, man. God bless y'all.
New era.
yes, sir. That new era, but
But
we
hey,
still
man.
dealing with bullshit.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. You got, man. I don't know. I'm looking at it like this, man, because I done been around the world, man, and I done seen some stuff, and I know how it go, man. Sometimes you just got to let it slow down, man. You just got to slow down
See, I
and
already
get it
had a
together.
Falcons fan take something I said the wrong way tonight because I was said down goes Atlanta. But he was like, I wouldn't pray on nobody's downfall. I was like, no, man, I'm talking about the NBA. I ain't talking about the James Pearce situation.
But see, man,
Yeah.
that's negative that's the negative content that comes out. And when people don't even realize, man, sometimes we do things off of what we surround ourselves with. You know,
Hmm
I mean, if you said,
That goes back to
Charlotte,
what you
they
hear when you
forgot,
a kid all the time.
right?
When you're growing
And
up
they
and they
must
tell
didn't
you
know
you
that,
are the company you keep.
right? But see, they probably didn't know that we were playing Charlotte in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
said he didn't even realize the Hawks was playing tonight. I was like, yeah, we was
right?
playing.
Yeah.
We played y'all in Atlanta tonight.
Not
But guess
not
what?
even a
But guess what though?
not even a Hawks fan, probably.
But guess
Well,
what
we
though, man?
played the Hawks in Atlanta tonight.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
But see, even if you said that, let's just say for instance, you said that and said, well, yeah, down go Atlanta because James Pearce Jr. did it. And I'm gonna ask you, well, what did he do?
I
That's
just,
all I'm gonna ask you.
but
I'm
see,
not
I
gonna
followed
get
it up with the Hornets extend their winning streak to 9 games, so I thought that gave it enough context.
hey man, when people
Damn, the
want to be
Hornets are
negative,
hot right now, though, aren't
you
they?
you can find negativity in anything you want to do, bro. If
You know
you
what the
want to be
craziest
negative,
part is? You talking about us being hot? We still like 3 games under 500.
Damn.
yeah, but you almost in that 10th spot though
Are we
for the
trying to
playoff.
catch up to y'all in the ninth spot right now? Or I
Yeah,
guess not
exactly.
y'all, but I don't know. I don't know if you're a Hogs fan or not, Dirty.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it applies to you, but not Chandler.
from
Well,
Pistol
I
Pete
am a Hawks fan. I
on
just
up.
ain't too big on them.
Well, you just said you weren't really a Hogs fan, so
Well, I
I
mean,
just said
if I had an NBA team, it would obviously be the Hawks. But I ain't never really gotten into it as much as I have, the other ones.
see, when I was a kid, me and my cousin, we watched all the Tar Heels games. We watched the Hornets games before they became the Bobcats and the Panthers. Basketball was one of my first favorite sports as a kid.
Oh yeah, you Carolina guy, man.
But yeah, North Carolina's a basketball state.
Yeah,
We love
yeah.
basketball.
When I first came to Carolina, boy, that's all they was talking about was basketball. Carolina.
Yeah, whenever we play Duke, that's all
Talking.
anybody's talking about out
That's
here.
all that. I remember kids used to stay out of school when those rivalries came.
Oh man,
Shit.
when I was in middle and high school, the teachers would let us watch the March Madness tournament in
Exactly.
class.
I was like, oh my God, they is serious up here.
I told my old lady that she was like, "Oh, they would have never let us do that." I was like, "See, that's because we a basketball
Well,
state."
what? Well, where?
Yep.
She ain't from North Carolina.
She's from South Carolina.
Oh,
South Carolina's kind of footballish.
They're a football state, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
They care more about Clemson and South Carolina football.
shout out to South Carolina.
I hate Clemson, and she's a Gamecocks fan, so it works out if she hates Clemson too. That's their rival, but I hate them because they in the ACC, and they always beating the Tar Heels in football.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to South Carolina. I don't know how my guy Three Dirty feels about South Carolina, but South Carolina, man, that's a. I'd say man. I love South Carolina. A few times I've
I,
been there.
Well,
I'd be
if
willing to bet that a lot of people that live in the lower part of South Carolina are probably like Falcons fans.
Low country,
They're
yeah.
closer to Atlanta than Charlotte.
South Carolina, It's a unique state, though.
Well, you know that Clemson is actually closer to Atlanta than Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look,
Well, most of
just
their
throwing
shit's
some.
down there in like the middle, lower part of the state anyway. Like the Gamecocks play in Columbia. That's like 3 hours from here. Something like that, 2-3 hours. I don't know. I know it takes about 3 hours to get to Raleigh from the part of the state I'm in.
But I don't know if my man parents done went down there to check on him or what, man. That's quite a ways to go though, from where they are.
Man, hey, but like we were talking about, if he was smartened up at all, we know exactly where his first phone call should have been to.
Oh yeah, I'm calling Mr. Blank.
Explaining the situation,
Hey man,
and
I'm in trouble.
I'm pleading my case to him.
Well, I ain't gonna do too much talking on the telephone because you know they might tap it. But
Oh yeah, but
I'll be
all
like,
I'm
man,
saying
can
is,
you do this?
can
Or either I'm gonna call my agent.
yeah, and
I said, look,
can you get
I'm
in
in
touch with
trouble.
Mr. Blank and explain the situation? That it ain't that
Right.
I have a story to tell. I can't tell right now, but it ain't what it appears. But even if it is, even if it's exactly what it appears as, you take ownership for it. You take
Get ahead of it.
accountability. But hey, I was even looking at the video of him getting arrested, man. You could tell it looked like he was a little distraught.
Yeah, because when
Honestly,
he was standing up, man, he looked confused, man.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
even
looked
know
like he was
about
confused.
that until after the Hornets and Hawks game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the game was over, people started sending me videos and shit.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, he got arrested today, earlier today.
Yeah, it was in
And
the
this,
afternoon.
right. So I'm just finding it out.
Well, yeah, we all found out at the same time.
What's
But the thing about the weapon, right? If he had a weapon, uh, did it say weapon or gun?
It
what did
said
the
weapon it said with
okay?
a deadly weapon.
Oh,
a
that could have been
deadly weapon
anything,
could
man.
be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, he could have balled his fist up, and that could have been a deadly weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, the type of dude he is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially compared to
if
her,
he
even if she's in the WNBA, compared to him, it ain't anything.
if he
And
had like a metal pipe or something with him, they probably could have said that because you could bash somebody's head in with it.
man, yeah, they pull the charges out, man, because it's a money thing too. They pile the charges on, so something to stick, and
I
then you've
just
got to give up all this cash to get out of it. You know.
I just feel like some of these players need better mentors or something because man, you work your whole life to get to that point, and I don't care if you're having a really bad day, man. You don't let it get to that. I don't know the situation. I don't know what all happened. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what he was going through or thinking at the time, but man, just go
Well,
blow off some steam.
the money. Well, see, a lot of people think that the money is the answer.
Not
You know,
money don't fix nothing
they
except for your
people think
bills.
that even when you get in a conversation about with somebody, the first thing nowadays they want to talk about the money part of it, how much money you got or whatever. And then if they know somebody that's in it that has the money, they automatically give the respect to the person that has accumulated more money. And that's the wrong mentality to have.
You can
'Cause
look at
money
all
don't
them
solve your problems.
celebrities and athletes over the years. A lot of them have even come out and told people money does not equal happiness. A lot of them rich people
I'm
are
I'm on
depressed
What did I say earlier? What did I refer to, OG?
We're about the money, more problems. Yep.
That's why a lot of them are depressed. They ain't got no people because they cut everybody off and they start asking for money all the time.
Yeah. Look, they got a little thing, this is a whole different story. Glorilla on the tabloids now about her family. They talking about she ain't sending us no money. Come on. But this guy, man, he probably haven't had anybody to slow him, to talk to him and say, hey man, these are the things that you need to do. You fixing to get this money. You're gonna be a high profile guy. Example. What's the quarterback for the Commanders? What's his name?
Jane Daniels.
When that young lady came there and sat beside him at that game, what did his mama do?
Pushed her aside, said, "Get out of here."
That's what she did.
Hey,
I've liked that from Jaden Daniels' mama though. It's good to see her looking out for her son.
I was kind of feeling a certain way about it at the time because I'm like, man, let him have options. But now I can understand it. And man, let me tell y'all something that one of my teachers back in the day, one of my favorite teachers, she gave some great advice. One of the greatest things she ever said. This is one of the greatest things I've ever said, looking back on it, and I can relate to it in this situation. She said, you don't need a girlfriend. She was talking to a student. You don't need a girlfriend, you need a job. And then said, you need to build your money. You need to invest. You don't need a girlfriend. That's trouble.
She's not wrong.
Once you get that, it's coming.
I can tell you from experience she ain't wrong. I had an ex-girlfriend that made me go broke several times.
They'll drain you.
Nope, she still wasn't satisfied.
Still wasn't satisfied.
They will drain you, bruh.
Now, let's see if anybody bring that up besides me. See, I look at all of that stuff. That Daniels guy, his mom said, it was like, he's a grown man. Why is she doing that? That's why she's doing it.
She looking out for her baby boy.
Anytime I see an athlete, female had some altercation, I'm one of the few that the first thing I think of is, did she set him up?
That's what I'm thinking here. Because once again, Rakia Jackson's a WNBA star. Was she feeling on top of the world and that no one can mess with her? This might have been.
WNBA makes pennies compared to NFL.
And
players.
she could have been, pissed off in her feelings about. And that's ain't excusing domestic violence, but this is just going into what potentially could have caused this situation.
And James Pearce is a first-round pick. He's making good money.
Yeah,
on that rookie contract. Yeah.
And see everybody.
All the good money in the draft or for rookies is in the first round of the draft.
Yeah.
And she's a WNBA player, but guess the first time I ever heard of her was tonight.
Today.
The only man. I've
never heard of her before this either.
Exactly. There's two players in the WNBA that really only one, and it's Caitlin Clark. Really, two that I know about. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. That's it.
Those are the only
if you
WNBA
ain't those two, you're not worth anything. They don't know who you are.
And the young lady, that Gainer girl that got locked up over there.
Brittany Griner.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's political stuff, though.
Right. But I liked her in college, though.
Yeah, but either way, those are like the only three women basketball players anybody knows. I couldn't tell you a single other one in that WNBA. I don't know.
Hey, man.
Well, now we got another one that we know. Shit.
Yeah, there you go.
But hey, man, I hope.
Hey, shout out to the WNBA for getting some exposure tonight.
Right.
Hey, listen, there's always three sides to a story. Yep. Your side, their side, and the truth.
And there's only one person that's going to be able to deliver the truth.
Yep.
And it ain't you or her.
There might be some details that come out that justify or explain a lot of what happened. You never know.
I bet she changed her story.
Oh, yeah. She going to absolutely... That's what a female does.
Oh, her agent probably in contact with some media company right now.
Man, she getting ready to do some tell-all interview, looking sad, wearing black. She
Nah,
gonna write a memoir.
they all of them is in sports entertainment, and
The whole world is just WWE when you think about it, bro.
exactly right. She gonna change the story a little bit.
You like the only things you know that's real is your real life.
Right.
Like getting up, go to work, talk to your family, enjoy sports, whatever. That's about the only thing you can confirm to be real.
Well, I just hope that it's a big misunderstanding, because the part about running from the police, whatever, that's gonna be the tough part right
Well,
there.
even if it is a misunderstanding,
Yeah.
and
Fleeing
even if
police is
he's
not
found innocent, that still don't make the fleeing police go away.
No, I don't.
And
That's
that's
the
where
thing.
you're gonna need a good legal defense team.
But see, something else I didn't match up. They was talking about the deadly weapon thing, right? Um, I'm just surprised the police didn't do more than what they did. They jumped on him. Now it was like 7 or 8 of them, and they did what they had to do, but it was nothing like what I've seen, in the past. How they handle, because he could have got killed, man. He could have, that thing could have went south, man.
Oh, hey, if you had an officer that was poorly trained, yeah.
Yeah, it could have went south, man, real quick. And
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's worrying about the career, and Atlanta
Yeah. Hey,
picked
listen,
him, and all of that,
whether
man. Bump all
it's
that, man.
here or somewhere else, his career will continue. And I hope it's here.
Man,
Hopefully they get him on a program. This is okay. They get him on
Man,
a program and stuff like that.
if Greg Hardy and Michael Vick can come back and play, he'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Right.
This,
And see, a lot of people are forgetting that, man. Life is about the number one thing about life, man.
People
if you
love
lay
a
down
good
tonight,
redemption story.
right? If you lay down tonight and you wake up tomorrow, you got another chance to get it right. No matter what happened the day before, you got another chance to get it right.
That reminds me of the movie Friday, where Craig's dad says, "You use your hands, basically, because you live. You live to fight another day."
Exactly.
and see, the thing is, man, James Pearce, he's sleeping on, hard steel, bed tonight in the county jail, and he's gonna have to think about it. But tomorrow could start his redemption. And once again, we're not excusing domestic violence. I want to make that very clear, because I know we've said a lot. We're not excusing domestic violence on here. All three of us, everyone who's come through on this panel, Georgia, Texas boy, and Wolf put it very perfectly. We're not justifying domestic violence. You
Not
should
at all.
never put your hands on a woman. We all know that. We all understand that. And if it comes out James Pearce Jr. did do that, whatever repercussions, no matter how good the legal defense team is, if they can prove it, hey, he's going to have to, deal with the consequences. But listen, at the end of the day, once again, no one is perfect.
Nobody's perfect, and if people are knocking him, I've been in that seat. You know what I'm saying? Where, something happens, and it's like people, like they go crazy. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then I just put my head down. You
Yeah.
got it right.
Well, see, that's part of the reason I always wonder if the woman set the athlete up, because I've had a woman try to falsely accuse me of some shit before, so I know how that shit feels,
You
man.
got to. You got to.
Especially when you know you didn't do it.
Now,
that makes you feel a certain type of
now,
way, too.
and they're saying she may have a broken nose. Okay, but is there any concrete proof he gave for the broken nose? Like, sure, it's definitely possible, but hey, you can smash your head into a wall, and that'll break your nose if you do it hard enough.
Hey, either way, man, he's
I didn't want to say it, but sometimes women or people or do something or take a hit just for you to suffer.
Oh yeah, especially if they
So
trying to.
if she got a broken nose, then she in the hospital.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm, yeah.
but once again, we're not excusing domestic violence, but innocent until proven guilty.
There you go.
But if he is guilty of this, he's gonna have to pay the pipe. You should never put your hands on a woman.
Nah.
But
He should have. You definitely got to know how to walk away. You
yeah.
definitely got to know how to to remove yourself from that situation, and then get yourself together, and then if you want to go back and
Honestly, I think most men have been hit by a woman at some point. Most of us just walk away from the situation.
hey, you got to walk away from it, bro. Because let me tell you, men, be honest with you, men and women, we're held to. There's two different systems that men and women are held to.
There's like certain lines once you cross,
Yeah.
you can't go back.
There are different standards for what women are held to versus what men are held to. And it should all be equal. A man should I'm going to continue to say it. A man should never put his hand on a woman, and a woman should never put her hands on a man.
Yeah, in a relationship.
In a relationship.
Because,
someone's got to walk away. And James Pearce Jr., as the man in the relationship, should have walked away.
especially if that was her place. If she didn't want him there, my guy,
you got to go.
Yeah, you got to go, man. Shoot,
Just get on a plane and go back to Charlotte for
because
a
look, a female tell me, "Hey, man, I don't want you around me." Say less. I'm out.
Go get you some Bojangles, chill with the homies.
Hey, go to Magic City. Shit.
Man.
Yeah, go back to Atlanta, hang out with your teammates.
Blow off some steam.
But that's old school.
Go to the training room. Blow off some steam. Use it as motivation on the field.
You gotta blow off some steam.
Man, don't put your hands on her. If that's what you did.
And if he did all of that, I'm just saying, if he did all of that because he couldn't control her, then he definitely gonna learn a lesson off of this.
Oh yeah,
bruh. No matter which way it go, he gonna learn something off of this, man. You can't control people, man. If a person tell you, man, they don't want to deal with you, man, let them go.
Mm-hmm.
You better learn how to love yourself enough to say that. You know what? Okay, you don't want me around you. Your loss. Because I'm pretty sure she don't make nowhere near the money that his contract is.
Nah.
I think some of that comes with age and going through different life situations. Because, man, when I was Pierce's age, I don't know. I probably would have emotionally reacted to whatever was going on myself.
Yeah.
But now that I'm 30, I could be like, I'm just going. I don't want to be a part of this. So I'm leaving.
Right. And look, and you don't care what nobody else say either. You know what I'm saying? Like, more try to talk you down. Man, why you do that? You must be a punk. Whatever, dog.
I don't care, man.
Be like, whatever.
I'm like, you ain't got to go home with me at night. You don't pay my bills, so I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it is, man.
If you help me pay my bills, I'll consider your opinion.
Consider, you're right. Consider, because if you talking crazy and just because you paying my bills, don't mean that I'm gonna let you just talk crazy and treat me in the kind of way. So maybe, well, you know what? We probably really won't know anything till Monday about.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Matt Ryan and Blank is all over this already.
They got to be.
Yeah, and see, that's how you know where you are as a person, man. You're on it at times like this, man. You're on as good as your supporters, man. And that's why I was a little ill earlier, because of I heard, coming across across them internets, man. The mothers talking junk about it, and they don't know what happened. They don't know what happened. They want him out of Atlanta already. Get him off my team. You ain't got no team. What's wrong with you?
Man, they don't got no
You ain't
team.
signed
They
that
don't
man
know
check.
that, man. The Falcons don't know you even exist.
You talking about, you know, getting rid of him, all of that. But before it's business. It's business though, and it's big money. So now you telling Blank to throw away money. You get rid of him. But if he's found at a minimum and it falls under the guidelines, you can't take no money back.
Mm-mm.
You can't take no money back.
Yeah.
So all of that other crazy stuff. But they wanted my man from Georgia. They wanted dogs on the team. A lot of fans said we are tired of the choir boys. We need the monsters.
And man, let me just be honest with you. In most instances in sports, you do need that guy that's gonna ruffle some feathers.
But then you gotta take the good with the
You
bad.
gotta take
You
the
rolling the
good
dice.
with the bad.
Yep. You want
It
that
don't
monster?
it don't really help our case as a division of people thinking we're the worst division in football either.
Right. And see, that's another thing. People think that it just affects the Falcons, but it's bigger than that.
Now, that affects the
Man,
whole NFC South, really.
it affects the entire NFL because I'm gonna
The
continue to say it again.
entire NFL.
It's the night before the Super Bowl. Man, any night this happens is bad. This is the worst timing for the
Yeah,
NFL. It's the night before the fucking Super Bowl. And this is the top story coming out the night before the Super Bowl. Man, night before the Super Bowl, and if it don't involve either the two teams playing, it ain't good. But when it's something
uh,
like this, hey, I can tell you from the NFL standpoint, they ain't gonna go light on them.
No, they mad right now. They are angry.
that's what I said earlier, man. I was like, your rookie season ain't even officially over till the Super Bowl was over.
Oh. But you know what, man? Really, that might be a good thing. He can't get out of jail. He got to sit in jail, and he's got to see how powerless you can become, no matter who you think you are.
That's what had to happen to Michael Vick.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And see,
Yep.
for Michael Vick, it had to take what? How many months did Michael Vick serve? 19?
Hey, man. Players can come back from a lot of stuff these days,
Yeah.
but there's always going to be some fans out there that talk trash. Like, we got Miles Bridges on the Hornets, and he's had situations with his baby mama in the past. And there's a lot of fans that call him a woman beater and everything.
Man, do y'all realize that Antonio Brown, I'm going to take Antonio Brown for instance. What did Antonio Brown's career in was him, stripping off his jersey and his uniform and running off the field. Man, do
Yeah.
y'all know Antonio Brown before he even signed with Tampa Bay, after he was released by New England? Do y'all remember Antonio Brown went on live throwing stuff at his baby mama?
Yeah, he was tripping, man.
Tripping.
You know.
After, I'm telling you, man, after that hit from, I think it was Vontez Burfict,
But
he was
man,
never the same.
he still got another chance with Tom Brady.
Right.
He
And
was
then,
on pace to be the greatest wide receiver of all time.
And he lost it, man.
He was putting up like Jerry Rice numbers early in his career.
Yep. But hey, man, let's just wait.
And he
Let's
just
just wait
lost
it
his
out, man.
mind, man.
Yeah. Let's be with you up here. Let's just be good NFC South fans, man. Let's wait it out. Hey, look, man. Your guy down, your wide receiver, he in a little controversy, but it ain't no bigger to me. But
Are
uh,
you talking about McMillan saying the N word?
yeah, he dropped the bomb. You know.
Man, most of the people I know, we all kind of agree. It's like, man, he's a Uso. They basically brothers.
Right. So, and I was listening at some people talking about it. I was listening, just looking around. And I was like, man, see, stuff like that, man. I guess everybody got their own little angle with it, right? But I mean, what do you do, man? Some things, man, they're just what they are. You know, what they gonna do? Suspend him from? What they gonna do? Suspend him? Because I know you guys.
No, I think that's
You know
why he
you.
immediately apologized. I think that the Panthers were like, "Hey man, go ahead and apologize. We don't need this bad
Okay, but
press."
where was he at when it went down? Where was he at?
He was live streaming with some people playing Madden.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's where they always get in trouble at. Them live streams. It's the same shit that happened with Puka Nakua. He went on there with Aiden Ross, and, they said some anti-Semitic shit. And that they were all over him. But then he went out 2 days later and dropped 250 and 2 touchdowns on Seattle.
But you know what, though, man? Let me tell you. I learned this, right? With my kids, they're grown and they've had kids, and some of my grandkids, they got children, right? And I kind of been just sitting back watching. And even though they are very respectful around me, I can still see that by them being respectful, they're not real comfortable because of, you know, the environments that they're in with these other kids. And I just came to the conclusion that a lot of the language that is used now it's offensive to the older people, but they're not doing it to be derogatory. That's just what they do, and there's nothing meant by it. There's nothing negative meant by it. Their language. Listen to what comes on the radio. Listen at the language that they allow on television.
Oh man, a lot of stuff
Hey,
that people get
bitch,
canceled for
bitch,
now.
bitch, that's my
Right.
bitch.
So what do you think?
Flashing
What do you
guns
think
in the
the kids gonna
music
do?
video.
Right.
And
And
hey,
I called my cousins all kind of stuff that people would be offended by
Shit.
now when I was growing up.
but hey, you know who fund. I've talked about it before with y'all. You know who funds that stuff, right? The music videos, those labels.
Mm-hmm.
People like Arthur Blank and David Tepper.
Yes, sir. They stepped in when over there on the East Coast. I mean on the West Coast when it blew up and they took over. But see,
I
the thing
wouldn't
of
be
it is,
surprised if Tepper
that,
got shit to do with all that. I know he became a millionaire from his hedge fund business.
but see, they don't mean nothing by it, man. It's just the way of life for these kids, and even the kids that grow up in the suburbs or whatever, they want to be like them guys. They want to have that type of um, credibility. Nobody wants to be. Most don't want to be known as scholars. You know, the good guy that just don't. Even in an argument,
Hey,
take the high road.
listen, but the thing is, man, at the end of James Pearce is going to have to do some repairing. He's going to have to take accountability. He's going to have to take the consequences. But I'm going to go ahead and say it tonight. His career ain't over, and his career shouldn't be over with the Falcons. Because, man, I'm going to even look at... I know it wasn't anything with a woman, but look at what Myles Garrett, did. He hit a dude in the head with the helmet on the field in a primetime game, and they suspended him for the rest of the year, but they continued to let him play, and he just broke Strahan's record and was Defensive Player of the Year.
And didn't he get him another big contract also?
Oh, yeah.
Before the season, I think he did.
Yeah.
He was
So
talking about leaving Cleveland and re-sign.
right. So it's
Ben
it's a tough
Roethlisberger, that
situation.
stuff. Hey,
Yeah, he was down there in Milledgeville doing some crazy stuff. I remember that.
so I mean, shit, you're talking about players that, future Hall of Famers, people in the Hall of Fame with this stuff. So look, no, it ain't a good look, but at the end of the day, man, Pierce, the thing he does need, I was starting it off dogging him. It was stupid. I still stand by that, but man, this dude does need a support system. Because he
He
can
does.
still have an amazing career if that support system is put around him. And
Because he looked
Arthur,
like he looked like he was a little confused.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he'll get it. Maybe it'll work out for him.
How old is he? 23,
Yeah,
24?
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a young kid still.
He's a young kid, man. He just, you know, he messed up. No, I'm gonna say he got himself in a bad situation, and maybe they'll break it down and explain it and see it for what it is. You know.
Yeah, when I was his age, I was dating that ex girlfriend I was talking about that always made me go broke. So I've been there. Not
And yeah,
necessarily in his situation, but
right. Yeah.
women will make you do some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, and the first thing everybody want to holler is he's got millions of dollars. And it still didn't keep him out of jail. It didn't keep him from getting in that situation. It didn't stop him from nothing. That none of that money said, "Hey man, you don't need to go over there.
Man,
Hey man, let's just leave."
hey, do y'all realize, because I was talking about, this ain't the first time this has happened to the Falcons the night before the Super Bowl. And guess where it happened to?
Eugene Robinson.
Guess where it happened?
Yeah, it happened.
Miami-Dade.
Yep.
Miami-Dade, man. Shit. Hey, please, for the love of God, keep these
Yep.
dudes out of Miami-Dade.
Do you know how I know about Eugene Robinson?
Well, I mean, shit, how everyone knows about Eugene Robinson.
I mean, because he's worked for the Panthers for like the last 20 plus years.
Shit, you serious?
He used to do the radio color commentary for us for a long time.
Oh, Reverend Robinson.
He's while he was doing the color commentary for us, he had a few interviews where he talked about that night.
And look, man. Truth be told, they sent that chick at him, man. Come on now, Super Bowl weekend.
I like Eugene Robinson though.
Yeah,
He
yeah, he
seems like a
retarded.
good dude. He just made a bad call one night. We
Yeah, he
all
did.
Man, he was
we've
put in a
all made
bad
bad calls
situation,
in our
yeah.
life.
And he got caught, man. It was the night before the
It's
Super Bowl. They were
like Dirty
looking to
said
get
earlier.
someone in Miami. Like it,
We just don't always get caught.
I'm gonna tell you, they don't fuck around in Miami-Dade with stuff like that.
Everybody does fucked up shit, but we don't always get caught, like Dirty said.
Oh, definitely. A lot of people ain't got caught now. I'm telling you.
Hey, why do you think they say go to church?
If you're scared, go to church.
Why do you think they say go to church?
Hey,
Hey,
but look,
because you are gonna have to face Judgment Day at some point, and it's gonna be you and Jesus Christ, and He's gonna go over your track record, and He gets the final say
yep.
on if
Confess your sins to the Lord.
confess your sins to the Lord before it's too late, and all that. What you do, it's going to determine if the gates open for you or if the bottom falls out for you.
But here the thing of it is though, you do that while you're here.
Yeah, you
And
do
what
that
happens
right while
is,
you here.
and see the thing of it is, you do that because if you tell man's not gonna forgive you.
Yeah.
He's not gonna forgive you. Matter of fact, he's gonna remind you when every chance he get that you screwed up.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what, y'all reminded me of one of my favorite Bible verses. You know what it is?
What's up?
What is it?
John 15:18. When Jesus said, "If the world hates you, just remember it hated me first."
Yep.
Hey,
For no reason. Telling you, man.
send that to James Pearce tonight.
Hey man, he gonna get a lot of talking to tonight, bro. Tonight and tomorrow. Oh yeah, bro. I'm here to tell you, man.
They
Right now, he thinking about some stuff. Think about it. Just put yourself in his spot right now. You locked up. You can't get a bond. You getting all you hearing all these charges, and now you cannot get out of jail.
and not just that, man. You don't even know what you're in. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. We might know James Pearce Jr. is gonna have another chance. He may not. He might be
He
so
don't know.
nervous. He don't know. Cause see, man, at the end of the day, we don't know if he got. We don't know who he make that phone call to tonight.
Tell you now, he does. That's what I'm saying. See now, just like Wolf said earlier, one thing leads to another. One
And
thing leads to another.
and
It gets worse and worse.
he better hope, because at the end of the day, listen, the thing he better hope is that Arthur Blank and Matt Ryan are actually willing to hear him out. Better hope.
Yeah,
They're willing
that's
to.
that's the big thing right there.
Yeah.
You make that phone call, and Mr. Blank be like, "Hey, man, yeah, we're gonna wait until we get in it. We're gonna wait to see what they got. We're gonna have our attorney call, and we're gonna find out what they got. And that's fair, but that might not be what he want to hear.
And then as far as Matt Ryan goes, he's gonna probably, once again, president of football. He's gonna probably be in charge, of finding somebody that if James Pearce does stay with this team, making sure Pearce is in line.
Well, I don't know about that one, but I mean, if he's able to pull it off, that's great. But I know you said something earlier about Bijan doing it, right?
Yeah,
Bijan might not want that.
he may
He
not.
might talk to him. He might want to talk to, he'll talk to him, man, or whatever, pray with him or whatever. But you know, Bijan might be like, hey, man, shoot, you might need some professional help.
Yeah,
It's okay for Bijan to talk to him, but he may need some professional help, man. Some therapy from somebody that's on the other side of this whole thing. That's just me talking, though. It's just me, man. I hate it for him, though. I hate it.
oh yeah,
But I've seen it. I've seen, and I've been, and without talking too much, I've been in that type of situation, man, where something happens, man, and it gets out of hand, and you're sitting there and you don't know which way your life gonna go, cause like the old saying, mercy of the court. You throw yourself on the mercy of the court, and right now that's where he is. He's at the mercy of the court, man.
he's at the mercy of the court, but also he's at the mercy of Mr. Blank.
Well, I mean, all of that's included, man. Because if it goes sour in the courtroom, then Mr. Blank he's gonna be in line with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that's where he is right now.
But see, if he's able to get Mr. Blank, to go, okay. Now listen, once again, we don't know if, Mr. Blank's experience with Michael Vick, it's certainly gonna, guide him to, because Mr. Blank learned a lot, through the Michael Vick experience and having to deal with all that. So the one thing James Pearce Jr. needs to do, he needs to be as honest as possible. And he needs to be as honest as possible with what happened. And that's just, and if he does that, he better hope that Mr. Blank is a nice enough guy to, say, okay, we're going to give you another chance. And then at that point, if Mr. Blank is able to help, get him out of this in large part and pull the strings, then he won't have to go in front of a jury.
Okay, from a business standpoint, let's say this thing goes kind of bad, and he goes to, he gets 6 months in prison or jail or whatever, and he's on probation or whatever the case may be, right? Um, you as a business, you as a owner, what do you do? I mean,
Well, now if that's the case, and I mean it goes sour, and especially if Pierce is, he decides that he's gonna stand his ground, you know, even if you are innocent, this is a situation that it ties your hands behind your back just because of who you are at the end of the day.
that's what I'm saying.
Your hands are tied
So
behind your
what do you
back.
do?
So
You know,
you got to fess up. Hey, she had a broken nose, is what they're saying. And they got you, they saying you crashed the car. They're saying you did a lot of stuff. You got to own up to it. You got to say, listen, I made very bad judgment calls, and I can't blame anyone but myself for this. I put everyone involved, the Falcons, everything in a bad situation. But the one thing James Pearce Jr. can't do right now is he can't show any type of stubbornness, because if he does that, then any defense he has, it goes out of the window.
well, um, has anybody got a report of this young lady being in the hospital for being treated for a broken nose? And
We haven't gotten an official report. I can Now I can look it up, but I mean the broken nose is just something that has been reported, by some people. We don't know if that's let's see.
so, that's going to be big. Um, if that's the case, if she's in the hospital at the time or whatever with this broken nose thing going on.
Yeah, I can look it up.
And then, nobody's put the pictures out of the ram cars. He said he was ramming her car, you know. So
Yeah.
maybe they gathered all of the data.
Hey. But the thing
Well,
is, like, it's a tough position for him because also, like this, I'm looking right now. This woman has a fan base.
and I just got a little something read to me. It says there's no report of her being in the hospital at the time.
Okay.
I was trying to look at the timestamp on the report, but
So,
hey,
well, if she don't have a, broken nose, then I mean that's once again, you can't you can't do anything with that.
no, you can't. So,
Yeah.
um, but with that being said, man, let's just wait, man. Let's not bash the dude. He already done took enough beating already. Soon as I saw the thing pop up, there was already on get him off my team. But nah, y'all didn't want no choir boys. And this content creator is the main one talking about what y'all asked for. What y'all this and y'all that. Now you up here crying because this guy got in some trouble. Okay. He's stupid. He's an idiot. Not an idiot. He's a human being that made a mistake. And just because he's an an NFL athlete, and he's a millionaire, doesn't exempt him from making dumb moves.
I'm looking at a certain Twitter account right now. I'm not gonna blast them for it, but I'll just read off some of their tweets. And this is from a fan of Rakia Jackson. I'm going
Okay.
crazy right. The first tweet, I'm going crazy right now. Is Rakia Jackson physically okay? Bro, I can't even imagine how scared for her life she was during all of this. I hope he rots in jail for the rest of his fuck ass life. And this last one, I hope the Falcons never win a fucking Super Bowl the way you dumbass Falcons fans are more concerned where he can still come back to play than how Rakia Jackson is doing. Well, I'm gonna be, and I hope Rakia Jackson's alright. I don't know who Rakia Jackson was before tonight. I've known the Atlanta Falcons all my life.
Okay, let's say that. Let's just say that we are concerned about how she is, right? And what is that gonna do?
Yeah,
'Cause like you said, I don't know who she is.
I don't
I
know who
have no
she is.
idea.
Shit. I
Nope.
looked her up,
So
and she looks like a beautiful woman. But I don't know who she is.
and as far as her being okay, I did
I
ask,
hope she's okay. Yeah,
is she in the hospital?
hope she
Is she in
is.
the hospital? She got a broken nose. What's the deal? That's all I'm looking for. Hey, they say she got a broken nose. Let's find out. Nose not broken? Okay, great. Um, it, is she got her hands in on this anywhere? Are her hands dirty? Any kind of way?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying
Dirty,
to.
pun intended. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? I
Hey,
mean, what? Was her hand in it? And I know people say, "Oh, you ain't supposed to hit women." Okay, yeah, you're right. But um, is her hand in it? Did she? What did she do?
have there been
What did she do?
prior incidents where
What did she do? If she did the right, and just because I'm saying what did she do, I'm not saying that she did something bad. I'm just saying what did she do?
and yeah, maybe she was trying to defend herself, okay. But if she wasn't and she was just trying to you know, instigate potential cuz listen, I'm going to be honest, we just have to be honest. We're two men. You're an OG
Right.
and I'm a young guy. But we both know how females have been and can be. It ain't saying we're supposed to put our hands on them because we're not.
Oh no,
We're
no, you
that.
don't do that.
That is why men are supposed to take the higher ground.
But you know what though, man? Seriously on that though, you have to. It's not just a point of it being a woman, and I'm gonna be slow when I'm speaking on this, right? Because I know people that they'll probably be listening and say, you'll put your hands on a woman. It's not just about the other person. See, that's where it gets twisted and lost in this whole process. You have to be confident in yourself and feel good about yourself to where that in that moment you don't allow that other person or whatever that situation is to make you react in a negative way. Even down to the conversation. Not only just putting your hands on them. See, like everybody says, you're supposed to hit a woman. Yeah, but at some point, you you shouldn't be disrespectful to her either with your mouth. It's just, in some cases, it's the same thing. Everybody talking about you don't put your hands on a woman. Yes, that goes without saying. But you also have to, it's all about self-control. This is what this is all about. It's all about self-control. And that's why I'm saying, what did she do? Was she telling him that she didn't want to be with him? And he wanted to, he didn't want to hear it, you know. Um, and when she saw that he was, you know, getting irrational, she went and got in her car or whatever the case may be, and it went from there. Sometimes, man, you have to kind of just not let the situation get out of hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because according to what was said about him running into her car, man, that was way out. That was too far gone already, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
they're lucky, and if that's the case, they're lucky that nobody was injured, nobody was killed. He's lucky that the police, if they saying he had a deadly weapon, he's lucky that the police didn't kill him. I mean, it's just so many different things, and it could be worse. And I'm glad that we're not talking about that this guy, he got pulled over, and the police killed him. That's crazy. That would have been crazy, man.
Man, hey, yeah, I mean, yeah, that there was some sort of de-escalation, and now, he can, have a chance at redemption, not just only on the football field, but
Right.
in his personal life.
Yeah. Because if he wasn't playing for the Falcons, man, the ones that were going off, probably wouldn't have said nothing about it.
Man, if he was never playing for the Atlanta Falcons and he wasn't playing in the NFL, man, look, his life probably would be over. So this is where the opportunity he had to a once in a lifetime chance, he could still play in his favor and he could still have a chance to, play out his dream.
Yep. That's what it is, man. You got to you have got to make sure that that's going to be taken care of. That's going to be addressed. All of that other stuff. You making millions of dollars. Man, it means nothing, man. That's the least thing he's got to worry about. Right now. That's the least thing he has to worry about. So, yeah, that's what that is. Yep. He got some stuff. He got a lot of stuff he got to deal with.
Yeah.
He got a lot of stuff he got to deal
Hey,
with.
I saw someone
work it
on
out.
Twitter talking about initially they didn't even read the full details. They just thought it was a DUI or something. Shit, I wish this was a DUI or he got caught with some marijuana. I would have been able to come on here tonight and say this is another reason we just need to legalize marijuana in the United States.
But see, the thing about that is, right?
But I was thinking, I ain't even gonna lie though, I was thinking, could this been another thing? Could they have been out day drinking or something? Even though I feel like if that was the case, that would have been included somewhere. But, once again,
Yep.
yeah.
That's all of that. See, all of that's gonna play a part in the whole story. And that's the thing that you have to be aware of. That some things in there that we don't know about. So
Yeah, but hey, he's not. Now, once again, what really is one of the most important things is just what the Falcons decide to do. Because again, the Falcons don't play these games. We know that how the Falcons want their players. They want their players involved in community service. Man, I made a joke before last year. The Falcons were gonna take you completely off their draft board if they found out you littered on the street.
right.
But see, they kind of proved us wrong last year with this Pearce pick. But once again, that Pearce pick more than anything, I think was Terry Fontenot taking a swing to try to keep his job. And at the end of the day, though, it worked out, for us. It was looking like it was working out. But now we have questions of, well, what are they going to do?
Yeah, looking kind of, it's looking shaky right now. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm getting ready to end this, but hey,
Okay.
y'all,
Well,
you can, yeah. Hey, we'll be back on next week, and we're gonna talk about a certain player and should he get um you know
get that 30
get
million.
that 30 million, yeah, get a payday. So we're gonna talk about that on the next one. But appreciate y'all for watching. Obviously impromptu, but hey, final words. We need to pray for Pierce, man. Pray
Yeah,
for him.
man. Let's
Pray
just
for
hope
everyone
that
involved.
he don't. Yeah, let's just hope that nobody's permanently damaged, and hopefully that a lot of this
Yeah.
stuff has been exaggerated. And just let's just continue to be good fans, not only of the franchise, but just fans of people, and realize that in the world that we're in now, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of killing, a lot of injustice going on everywhere. And let's not put this guy on a pedestal to where that we're treating this situation different than we would just regular situation where a woman is possibly being domestically abused. You know,
Yeah.
abuse is domestic abuse. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Yeah.
not just do it because of this person. You know, and if there's anybody out there that are doing it also, hey man, you might need to wake up,
Wake
or
up.
she might
Yeah.
need to wake up and just say that there are different
One of
ways,
y'all.
to solve the problem.
Yeah. There's all. But hey, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all in the next one.